Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the altcoin Dogecoin. If you guys have not been paying attention to the Dogecoin chart in the past week, I will say you're missing out on a fortune. And let's just say this retracement that we had after the big spike is actually indicating towards the fact that we might be having an extreme bull run. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, don't want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, also go ahead and slap a like on the video for the YouTube algorithm to push the video out to more people, so more people see the incredible side of Dogecoin. They decide to buy it, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profits. So the best thing you can do is go down and slap a like on it. Let's go for 174 likes. If we smash that, that would be insane. Other than that, let's get into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, let's look at the 1 hour chart for Dogecoin and show you guys something very interesting that has started to happen. So if we decide to look at the last 5 hours, you guys can see we did have a little bit of a sell-off. So we went all the way from 28.6 cents to 27.3 cents, which is close to 1.5 cents down. Now keep in mind, this is a big significant fall off and there is a huge reason behind it, but this is not bad at all because there is a couple of things which are still supporting this. As you guys can see, from the past 48 hours on the super trend, we are on an uptrend. Now this green line is actually portraying something really good, and the reason behind this is you guys can see this big spike we had and then we are stabilizing. This next 2 hours is going to be the very crucial point, as we do not want the zigzag line to actually be much below this point right here, because if it goes below this point, then this uptrend that we have been in and a good point we have been in with Dogecoin will actually turn into a red line, and we do not want that, because if the super trend turns into a down line or a downtrend, what will happen is it will actually start to form a very extreme downtrend. At the moment we're still in an uptrend. This is just a small pullback because some people that don't believe in the token decided to sell it. Overall, if we decide to look at the pattern, you guys can see this downtrend that we started forming about 3 days ago has been completely broken by this upswing we had. Now this swing took us all the way to 29 cents, obviously breaking the big barrier which we actually had at 29 cents. Again, the point where we actually came back to is still 27. We do not want to fall back to 26, which is the crucial support that Dogecoin likes to play off. Now if we decide to look at the 4 hour chart, you will be able to see a very interesting pattern that has started to form. Yes, we had this big run up right here, and then once the run up actually came to an end, we had a small retracement. But if you can see, the retracement is actually higher than the last higher high we had, which shows that we actually might be having a bull run very soon. If you guys do not know, usually when the big retracement after the big run up, the big retracement we have, if it's actually higher than the last higher high, the big retracement will actually be completely destroyed and the uptrend will continue. And at this point, it's still showing that we just need to stay over the point of 27. If we fall below that, we're still going to be in an uptrend, but at the same time we will not be able to have a bull run. So we need to make sure that we stay over this point, and at that point, boys, soon as it starts going up, we will be in a very strong run. On the RSI line, you can also see that at one point we were obviously oversold, which was the big spike we had, but then the pullback actually helped us get back in the middle point where we will be able to take off from. So this small retracement we had actually helped us get around the point where we do not want to be in this situation. So as you guys can see, this oversold point, we do not want to be there. We want to be in the middle so we can actually go ahead and start climbing in a bull run. So overall, what we can say is Dogecoin is looking in a very firm location. All we need to worry about is make sure that we do not go below the 27 market, and we will be completely okay. And there's a couple of reasons that will actually help us keep running up in the bull run. First one being this one. So Dogecoin developers today just tweeted out saying we do a little bit of releasing, and then by Billy, who's obviously the co-creator of Dogecoin, decided to go ahead and respond to that by saying, when I made Dogecoin, it was very cheap to send it around, fractions of a cent. Then it had to go and be worth billions of dollars. Gosh. Well, anyway, our devs have fixed that, and now it's fractions of cent to send around again with 1 1.14.5. Please update your nodes. Now these nodes are going to be very crucial, and what's very good is a lot of people have actually been installing the nodes because the last update that came out, 98% was already completed before this new node was released. Now Elon decided to go ahead and change his Twitter name. Business Insider Australia actually covered this story. Elon Musk changes his Twitter name to Lord Edge, and some users see it as a node to Dogecoin. Yesterday we talked about this, but we did not see it as a node, which is very interesting. Elon Musk changed his Twitter name to Lord Edge, sparking a new round of speculations on the reason why. It is unclear when he made the switch, but the tweets by some users indicate Musk changed it on Sunday evening. A closer look at Tesla's CEO's bio would also reveal a new location. It now says Trollham, so pretty much indicating towards the fact that this new name has something to do with Dogecoin, but we just need to crack the idea. Personally, I'm actually very excited to see what all the people come up with, and I'll keep you guys up to date with this one. And while we're on the topic of Elon, he also responded to the new Dogecoin update that came out, which was 1.14.5. Our boy Mies actually responded, or actually tweeted out about it, saying users are recommended to update as quickly as possible to fix the security issues and also fix the fees, as sending it will be much cheaper. And Elon responded by saying important. I mean, all I can say is that important has a big value to it. Important is a good word. Now talking about a whale, now this is very scary. Whale transfers 997 million of Doge as the price breaks towards 30 cents. Now this could be close to $1 billion worth of Doge being transferred to a different wallet. Now, if this wallet decides to go ahead and liquidate itself and sell all of the Doge, would have a very bad impact on the price of Doge. So be very careful and make sure you guys have some risk management in place. You do not want to be crying, as trust me, risk management is one of the most important thing when it comes to cryptocurrency market, stock market, anything to do in the world. So make sure you guys do keep an eye out on the news, and this one is a big one. If this account gets liquidated, it would impact the price pretty heavily, but at the moment we are holding on to the price very strongly. Now this shows how many people still believe in Dogecoin. Just bought $350,000 worth of Dogecoin to date. So my man decided to buy $200,000 or $350,000 worth of Dogecoin at the price of 28.6 cents. So it just shows that there are so many people in the world that still believe in Dogecoin, so you just need to hold on to it for yourself as well. Moving on to another very interesting thing is this article that was posted by Decryptor. They decided to talk about how the cryptocurrency market is over $3 trillion worth, but in the title they only used 3 cryptocurrency. It was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. It just shows how much power and how much value Dogecoin holds for himself. It's just great to see. Personally, I'm very excited to see where we head off from here. And finally, the price analyst, as you guys can see, the price is a little bearish today. The mark, or 0.20 cent mark, prevented further upside, and Doge USD is likely to retrace again. But keep in mind, the big support that we have to play off is going to be 27 cents. If we fall below that, it will be much harder to actually come back compared to where we are right now. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.